Hey guys, in this video we're going to be unboxing some of the German World War II ammunition that has been recently imported. So the ammo that we're going to be looking at today I got from Mosin. A bunch of websites I've noticed have been getting this in and selling it. I think Century even has been selling a bunch of this stuff. Who knows where it's coming from? I don't know where it's coming from. If you know where it's coming from, please comment and let me know if you heard any theories or anything, because I don't know. I'm guessing this is like a European country somewhere. They found a stash in a warehouse, something like that, which, you know, the Germans made, obviously they made tons of this stuff during the war, and you know, a lot of it didn't get used. A lot of it got captured. I heard stories from guys saying that like in the 50s and 60s, everybody was shooting this German World War II ammo because it was like the most available surplus at the time, maybe kind of like how we shoot Romanian and Yugo surplus today. And eventually it dried up, prices went up, people stopped shooting it so much. And you know, this recently imported batch of ammo is pretty neat. Who knows, it might be the last time this ammo has been imported. I've been collecting like German World War II ammo for a while, so to me this was really exciting that it's, you know, recently imported. I really like this stuff. Now, the batch that I got a 300 round batch of the mixed ammo from Mosin. So it's just kind of random. You know, random boxes thrown in here. I don't really know what it's going to be, so we're going to do that on camera together here. I'm going to go through and see what all the boxes we got. Now, full disclosure, I accidentally opened this box. I got excited when it came in and I cut it open, and I opened it up and I realized that I was going to do an unboxing video. So I taped it back up. I didn't look at the boxes. I just taped it back up. I still don't really know what exact ammo is in here. So just full disclosure, opened it up already, but it didn't look. Now, don't take for granted that this stuff is going to kind of keep being imported. Like, I think if anything, what military surplus teaches us is that a lot of times when guns are being imported and they're really cheap, I think we sort of take that for granted. You know, obviously like the 9130s were like 50 bucks, you know, and $100 for a long, long time. And now they've gone up quite a bit. Similar thing with this ammo. This ammo, I think maybe this recent import has pushed down German World War II ammo prices a little bit. Maybe not for some like the specialty stuff, but it's kind of deflated the market a little bit. So it's a good time to buy, especially if you buy, you know, straight from one of these guys that are importing it. It's good stuff. I think if you're into it, if you're into the ammo or whatever, I think you'll regret if you don't get it, because it's going to be a lot more expensive. Like per box, I forgot how much this was, like $15, $16 a box, something like that, which is a lot cheaper than, I mean, just a couple years ago, if you wanted to buy like a single box of German World War II ammo, this is the way to do it, especially buying it in bulk like this. I highly recommend it. If you're a fan of World War II, or if you like German ammo, or if you have an ammo collection, anything like that, I think this stuff is pretty neat. I think it can fit into a lot of different collections, and so take advantage of it while you can. Like I said, I'm not affiliated with anybody selling this stuff, so I'm not trying to make money or anything, just some honest advice. Now, this is my first time personally dealing with Mosin, but I've heard a lot of really good things about him, that his turnaround times are fast, that he's, you know, really good to do business with. And from this one time, I can confirm that it was very easy. I think I called him on like a Sunday to pay for this. So he seems to be a really good dude, and I think this confirms it as well. So pretty much this is a random lot of 300 rounds, which it's you know, 15 round boxes, so there's 20 boxes in each of these orders. But so pretty much what this says is, if you bought one of these lots of ammo, and if he noticed while he was packing it that most of your 20 boxes are just the plain, you know, steel case, you know, kind of boring ammo, that he went ahead and threw in a couple extra boxes just to kind of sweeten it up for you. I think this is really cool. He definitely didn't have to do this. I know a lot of other, you know, ammo gun sales people, they would not go this extra step. I think this is fantastic. So let's go ahead and pretend that we're going to be opening the box for the first time. This was very well packaged. I just repackaged it with one slice of tape. So let's just pretend like this was very well taped up, because it was very well taped up when I opened it for the first time yesterday. So first thing you notice, it's pretty well done. Packing paper, pretty standard. And then you just have bubble wrap. And this is as far as I got with it. I like that, again, going the extra mile, he used this like styrofoam spacers to really make sure that this ammo fit well in the box and it won't slide around. This won't bang back and forth and damage or ding any of the boxes. This is just one of those extra really nice things. I'm definitely impressed by how well this stuff is packaged. So let's get this out of here. Nicely well packaged with the saran wrap. That's a really good way of keeping everything together, because, you know, keeping this solid, I think, is the main sort of concern with this, as far as you know, making sure that they don't get banged around. You don't want it bouncing around on the box. So once again, very good. I guess we'll just get into it. Wow, first off, so I get that to focus. There you go, SMK. That's armor piercing ammo. So right off the bat, SMK, what was that, 43 production? Pretty nice. Let's go ahead and open up the box and take a gander. See the manufacturer and the head stamp. Yep, looks like, yep, 1943 made ammunition. These aren't painted or anything. Really, I don't think there'd be any way of knowing that these were armor-piercing rounds if it wasn't just for the box. Let's hit it. This one's a bit rough, but I think that is another SMK most likely, so I'll put that with the armor-piercing. Another SMK. SMK. So there you have it. If you're good at arithmetic, you could probably calculate that he included 2 free boxes. So this is actually 330 rounds, even though I just paid for 300 rounds of it. Again, that's really cool. I don't know if he just did that because of this thing, or maybe he just, a couple of these are a little worn, so maybe like a couple of these were like, these 2 were like the free ones maybe, something like that. But again, that's super cool that he did that. You know, who gives you free ammo like this, which is pretty neat. Now the overall, I mean, the conditions of these boxes vary. So first off, this is sort of like original condition varying, so you can notice just like the brightness of this. I think this is just from when the Germans made it. The little ink stripe dealio just kind of ran out of ink for this one. So this is one of the more bright ones, and this is one of the more dim ones. Other than that, here's a couple examples of some pretty worn ones. So like for me, if you're a collector, what you might want to do with some of this stuff, here's one where the box is kind of ripped up. So what I would probably do as a collector, I would hand select, you know, a handful of these or whatever that I wanted to keep. Some of the ones like this, you know, maybe resale, or just shoot. I think when a box is this kind of torn up, I think it might be, you know, okay to just shoot the ammo. The ammo, you know, World War II German stuff, it is collectible just on its own, but I wouldn't just, you know, blast this at the range for no reason. But maybe if you wanted to do some, like, I don't know, semi-scientific tests or something of it. Now the condition of this ammo is very good. You can tell by the coloration of the primers there. I don't think you'd really have a problem with this stuff firing. I bet this was sealed up somewhere. I mean, there's no, you know, rust on the steel cases. I mean, usually you'd see a little bit of oxidation or something like that on this, you know, on the copper jacket. But I bet this is really good, you know, overall ammo. Again, it's got a historical value to it, so I wouldn't suggest just shooting this willy-nilly. But if you wanted to sort of, you know, shoot and, you know, in a savoring sort of way, you know, I think the ammo that's in these beat up boxes like this probably isn't worth nearly as much as, say, a nice one. And there's you go. There's kind of a really good one, and there's a pretty rough one. Now let me fight the YouTube algorithm. They've been kind of pushing against a lot of us gun channels lately, so help fight against that. by commenting, subscribing, and sharing, that kind of stuff. It really helps, you know, the YouTube algorithm kind of pick up videos like this. So I appreciate everything you guys do. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.